Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
By the wide receiver.
Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
With a 48.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Seahawks, nothing. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now they try the right side here. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle by
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 44, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Go down.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Seahawks nothing.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Michael Dixon.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
The kick is good.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw again is Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Wilson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. First and goal. Off play action. Wilson. Flushed out right.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler
Lockett with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
On second down, Mostert.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
There on the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The 49ers.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And it's third down.
And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, 49ers.
Open man is Samuel, complete. That catch good for only a couple. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
47-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. play action. They'll throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Off the play fake. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. Going, that's caught inside the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if you know,
in on him.
Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take
Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The pass rush specialist, Dee Ford, in on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Hey, zero.
Wilson, off play action. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14.
49ers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
23 yards, the final tally.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through.
It's the score, Seahawks 35, 49ers 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Tremont Smith.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
And a 49er first down.
They'll run it here with Logan. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the interception, here's Wilson. Tyler Lockett. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 44 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
A gain of 4.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's get it. Wings. Lock 49. I'm coming after you.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And some room to run now. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they take a knee.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.